I got these two great tennis players. All we need.
Have you ever found an MMO that you just, upon first inspection, it just looks so freaking good that you instantly download it, you install it, you boot it up, and then you take a look around and there's just no one playing it? Yeah, I feel like we all have. Finding MMOs that people actually play can be really difficult. And honestly, that is what we're here today to remedy. Today, we are going to cover the 10 most populated MMORPGs as of July 2021. 10 MMOs that you can log in right now, begin playing, and find an abundance of different players to actually play with. Now, the 10 MMOs in this list are in no way the 10 best MMOs, so please, before you go ahead and start complaining, do not misconstrue the purpose of this video. Now, before we go any further, I am going to be giving away a copy of any MMORPG you guys want. World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, The Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe you want one of Lost Ark's new Founders Packs. Either way, you pick one, I'll send it to you. All you need to do to participate is be actively subscribed to this channel. So make sure you scroll down and click that subscribe button. If you are not, this giveaway, like all giveaways, are only for subscribers of our channel, and I can see if you are not subscribed. Then go down into the comment section below and leave a comment stating what the best MMORPG experience you have ever had is. When you got a world first boss clear, when you got an epic piece of legendary gear, when you met one of your best friends or your partner. I'll choose a winner and I will go ahead and announce it over on Twitter. And finally, did you know that we stream on Twitch every single week? We do giveaways like this all the time. We stream new MMOs, we stream old MMOs every single Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday at roughly 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead here and talk games. At number 10 is Phantasy Star Online 2. This is a hub-based action combat anime MMO. It's also the only MMO of its type in this list, as unlike most MMOs that offer a large open world to explore, PSO2 utilizes a central hub, having players spend the bulk of their time aboard their space station taking and completing missions, upgrading gear, participating in minigames. This is a game that provides players quite an interesting way of tackling combat. Instead of equipping and utilizing a single weapon, in PSO2 you get 3 different weapon slots and have the ability to alternate between which one you're actively using at any given time. This provides a lot of customization and freedom to play how you want, and is honestly something that I feel a lot of MMOs should take note of. Again, this is an anime MMO, and I'm aware that they definitely do not appeal to everyone aesthetically, so do take note of that. PSO2 averages tens of thousands of active players per month. At number 9 is Lost Ark. This game is arguably the most anticipated MMO of 2021. It has probably been the most anticipated MMO of the last several years, and there is really no denying why that is. Lost Ark, much like PSO2, is the only type of MMO like this included. It isn't a hub-based MMO like PSO2, but rather is a top-down isometric MMO. You play from a completely different perspective than what players are used to, something more akin to Diablo or Path of Exile, and that helps set the game apart. And while the game provides players quite a large selection of different classes to choose between, each with different paths they can proceed down for additional customization, it's in its own combat that Lost Ark really shines. This game has some of the most fluid combat animations that I have ever had the pleasure of experiencing. Add on to that its stunning graphics, its world, both on the land and the sea. Lost Ark offers more of the world to explore than almost any other MMO out there. When this launches in a couple months, this is going to absolutely dominate the free MMO market. Lost Ark has hundreds of thousands of active players monthly in South Korea and had tens of thousands of players playing it any given minute during its latest Western test phase. At number 8 is Guild Wars 2. Yes, this used to be in the top 5, but with its content drought, it is to be expected. But just because it's at number 8 does not mean that there aren't still quite a number of players playing it. Quite the contrary. Guild Wars 2 has well over 100,000 players still logging in and playing the game every month, which is quite a substantial sum of loyal players given the last expansion for the game was released all the way back in 2017. Guild Wars 2 is a fully fleshed out, narrative-driven, hybrid action combat MMORPG with a very large focus on exploration. It also has some of the most unique leveling that I've ever experienced, with players taking advantage of dynamic quests, a plethora of exploration options, and more variety than we're typically given to level with. You're given the option of toggling between 2 different types of weapons, with each weapon altering some of your active abilities, meaning a one-handed sword and shield will provide different abilities to a one-handed sword and mace or a mace and shield. This provides a lot of customization of your character, something that many MMOs just do not concern themselves with. At number 7, we have PSO2 New Genesis, and I know what you're thinking, wait, isn't that the same thing as PSO2? And no, it definitely is not. While they are no doubt connected, they are in no way the same game. Where PSO2 is a hub-based mission MMO, having you move between your hub and instance missions, New Genesis provides you a much larger open world, segregated of course, but still large, open, and filled with plenty of players to both see out in each zone, to party with, and play with. It also has what is arguably the best action combat in an anime MMO. My abilities are absolutely stunning, and the world itself is probably the best looking anime-inspired world that I have ever seen. No joke, if PSO2 New Genesis has anything at all going for it, it is how gorgeous it is. The one issue that I've come across is that right now it's still fairly void of substance, with players repetitiously grinding the same, highly limited selection of content for the next few months. By the end of the year, New Genesis should have quite a bit to do, but right now, players are feeling the burnout. PSO2 New Genesis has tens of thousands of active players logged in at any given moment, and well over 150,000 players playing over the course of the last month. Although this definitely might change in the future, as the game is still very new, having just launched in the last 2 months. At number 6 is RuneScape, and I know, but Sticks, RuneScape has so many bots, it shouldn't be nearly as high in the list as it is. And you're right, it does have a lot of bots, nobody is here to argue that. But the fact of the matter is, it still dwarfs every other MMO listed prior to it. Although I am including both RuneScape and Old School RuneScape for some of you wondering, as I always do. And I'd like to note that Old School RuneScape has quite a few more players than its less popular cousin. RuneScape is a tab target MMO released so long ago, I don't believe I was even out of school at the time. Yet it has retained immense popularity over decades of remaining online. It's absolutely enormous, both in terms of the world and the content that you'll find within it. Yes, if you've never played the game before, you're probably going to assume it looks fairly subpar, but you know what? That is part of its charm. This game has so many varied types of content to participate in that playing anything else almost feels like you're playing a cheap knockoff. As of this very moment, there are over 102,000 players actively logged in, with RuneScape averaging well over 300,000 active players every month. At number 5 is The Elder Scrolls Online. Earlier this year, ESO was interestingly in 3rd place, but has dropped down 2 spots due to the absence of general interest in the game, I guess, for lack of a better word. The Elder Scrolls Online is a large open-world action MMORPG. This game easily has some of the most diverse open class systems I've ever experienced, while the other games in this list provide you the option of doing things like swapping between a few different weapons. ESO goes above and beyond. You can be a mage running around in heavy armor using 2 one-handed daggers to stab people from the shadows. Yeah, and while you wouldn't really see many people playing that way, as it would no doubt put you at a severe disadvantage, it's freedom like that that really allows The Elder Scrolls Online to stand out. Graphically, the game looks really good. The combat, however, is definitely a topic of contention, as there is a lot of very differing opinions pertaining to whether it is good or if it's bad, but suffice it to say, the game overall makes up for any aspects that are otherwise less than stellar, including the fantastic narrative. The Elder Scrolls Online is averaging approximately 300 to 400,000 players every month still. At number 4 is Black Desert Online. Typically, Black Desert Online has always been in the top 10 most populated MMOs, but it's never broken into the top 5. Until now, that is, as it was confirmed that the MMO has seen a large spike of over 300% in terms of active players recently. While it's impossible to get a 100% accurate number from that reveal, it's worth noting that Pearl Abyss claimed last year that they had upwards of 150,000 active players. Earlier this year, they claimed that they had seen a 200% increase in active players after Pearl Abyss acquired publishing rights back for the game. If the game lost tens of thousands of active players, then it doubled that number. We're looking at roughly 200,000 active players earlier this year. And if we lost more of those players over the course of 2021, which happens naturally, the 300% increase likely brings us to anywhere between 400,000 to 500,000 active players per month right now. This is largely in part due to the fact that they just released a brand new Corsair class and have revealed that they're working on introducing PvE content like dungeons and raids into the game, bringing player excitement to an all new level. Now, Black Desert Online is arguably one of, if not the crown king of the action combat genre. It is generally considered to have set the standard for action combat and is probably one of the best looking MMOs on the market and has been ever since it released years ago. At number 3 is something that I bet you guys never anticipated ever seeing, Albion Online. This is a sandbox MMO that took a lot of inspiration from RuneScape, especially with how much emphasis is put on crafting. As this is a sandbox MMO, you can bet there is a metric ton of freedom to play how you want. I've honestly never dedicated much time to the game, as I'd always thought that it was going to dry up and players were just going to move on relatively quickly, but this is one of those rare instances where I was very happy to be proven wrong. The game utilizes a point and click combat style, meaning that there's no real way of cycling through enemies with the tab key, and no way of attacking enemies freely with an action system. Honestly, this is the only game in the entire list that utilizes this combat system, making it a rarity. The game is quite minimalistic aesthetically. There really isn't much to set it apart from its competition graphically, but some of the best games are the most basic looking ones, right? Good graphics do not make a good game. South Korea is proof of that. As of June 2021, the team behind Albion Online set concurrency records with over 270,000 players being logged into the game at any given time, bringing the game up to a total of over 600,000 active players in the last month alone. This was of course largely in part due to the release of Albion Online on mobile devices, so realistically that will definitely lower over time. At number 2, and I know there are going to be probably quite a few of you that take a lot of offense to this, but I guarantee you were not expecting this. World of Warcraft. This is held the title of the most played MMORPG for what?
I don't really want to hear about World of Warcraft. This Black Desert, I'm definitely interested in. I think I've heard about this before. Oops. Alright, so
So good. I got what I need and it feels so good. So good, so good, so good. Hey, it's gonna be a good day. Hey, it's all going our way.
Good. Is it your cat speaking?
that intro was kind of flame. Can't lie. Actually, I might have played this game. I usually hate the beginning part, the character customization at the beginning. It's so, like, some of them are so detailed, but I almost like the concept where, like, you can kind of start the game basic, and then over time you can kind of, like, you know, customize your character. Like in Maple Story, you can take your character to like a salon or whatever it is. I mean, it wasn't like detailed where, you know, you walk in kind of like Grand Theft Auto and get a haircut or whatever it is, but you know, kind of gives you like extra options. So, you know, like you can have like a plastic surgery place or whatever it is. And then, like, I'm not being funny. And like do touch-ups or whatever it is if you want to, because you could do a lot of like adjust your eyebrows and all that other stuff in here, and usually in the character creation at the beginning. So just put it in the middle of the game or put it in the game, you know, gives you a extra content or whatever it is for you to, you know, oh, I can, you know, go to the doctor or stuff like that.
These are the memories of the forgotten world. Sorry, but you should have known better.
Oh, the cinematic.
I wonder what exciting discoveries we'll find inside the ancient stone chamber today. I can barely contain my excitement.
The tutorial's always killer, man.
I am a ruins explorer. You can call me Aiden. A traveler who does not
Another thing I liked about Maple Story was that there were
This is awkward.
different jobs, so you know you can move up in rank in your class. So if you're like a priest, you can be a priest, and then you go through a set. You have a set amount of skills, and then you go to bishop, whatever it is, and then they add on more like skills, and then next thing you know, your whole keyboard's full of skills. I think they do the same concept in like World of Warcraft and stuff. It's just, I guess you unlock it at certain certain levels and all the other stuff, but I still like the fact that you can switch job or go up in rank in your job.
You're in Belenas at the Western Door.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think I did play this game before. So, yes. Yeah, like that's just dope. Yeah, you put the boosters on.
destiny that brings you here. Move towards the light, even in the
Attacks.
Some.
I like the Let's this trailer real quick. That's legit. Yo, I would train mobs all the time. That shit looks legit. I am impressed. Impressed. This is probably the whole world.
それにしてローラ、俺の名前はノルキ。バリスにある試練がここにやってきました。この船の持ち主を殺していません。不必要に傷つけてください。お願いです。
Oh yeah.
話を聞いてください。
I don't know if this game's like that, but also there were like, if you pick the wizard class, there were like 3 different wizards. There's fire, ice, and then cleric. Then they added a bunch of different ones. I can't stand this music.
With Amazon ads, you can tune in to the die-hard gamers, show up for the movie-mad streamers, and build your brand alongside your audience's streams, games, playlists, and more.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon, so now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language, and she really loves her grandson. Like really loves.
Please tell me someone's. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, that's kind of dope.
At long last, my time has come.
I thought it was gonna summon a sword. I don't know if I think I like it this way better. But this seems more like a. Jeez. Seems like a lot of work. If you had this camera angle and you're doing mobs, looks like this? Oh, bro. Now the only thing that I see here is that everybody's like training by themselves. I don't know if I'll look at the because yeah, if you have like people in the map doing this stuff, then yeah, they're probably gonna bog down the server.
Now we own our home, and Daniel's got space.
I like that guy.
That's our
Yeah, I
own
like the
story.
saves too.
Start your own story at knowyouroptions.com/homeownership.
The cold star shall arise once more. Over my kingdom of Calphia.
I think I did play this. No, it's not. I don't know what game that was. You know, another thing that I hate that sometimes they'll show like cinematics like this, and the game's nothing as cool as the cinematic.
Save up to 70% on your favorite brands at Nordstrom Rack.
So good, so good, so good. I got what I need and it feels so good.
Ooh.
なんか関係しているのか乗りかける気になるね気になるねに来てないの
Oh damn.
gives you wings.
I love my glasses, especially when I can find them.
With $1,000 off.
Looks fire. Oh my. Striker. Okay. This is the awakening form? I'm assuming that these are like female only classes. And the separation's pretty cool. Because it seems like all the female classes so far are actually like female classes.
So good, I got what I need and it feels so good.
Oh, is she riding? So, Valkyrie? Yep.
New Toyotas are rolling in daily at Toyota of Orlando. Now, you can get a great deal on a new
Back to the day.
決して演技に気づかれてはならない。突然のことでいささか驚きがした。君が何がいいし。君が綺麗だと言って。
Go to here, like level. Yeah, something. No, it was like higher level area.
生きてるっぽい反応ができたの。はぁ？じゃあ。
You would see damage like this and you're like, holy crap. Alright, yeah, this is before they nerfed it. Places are like super. Even the bad places are like friends. Alright, I don't want to see all your characters. But of course we know you do damage. Unfortunately, I don't know what the damage range is that's supposed to be good. I'm not really a fan of... You can do 5 billion damage. Alright, that's what's up there.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6, with a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it. Google Pixel 6.
Google Pixel 6.
Fully loaded, it looks like.
Congratulations, boss.
This car is dope, but wow, it is not good for a daily driver. .2 miles to the gallon. I'm getting 10.2 miles to the gallon with this car. Driving the city, it's about 7. If I'm highwaying, it's about 13. Can a G-Wagon be practical? Yes. The V12? Nah. I got this car because I needed a really dope, badass SUV for New York. I needed that all-wheel drive for the winter, and it's, you know, it's turning into March right now, and I don't think we're gonna be getting that much snow as of the next couple months. I think I want to trade this thing in for a car that I really am going to enjoy. So I'm in North Carolina. I came for a couple days just to say what's up to the fam, and I'm going to drive around to a couple dealerships, see what I can do. Maybe I could get something traded in for today. Maybe I think about it on the way home, have some options. I don't know, it's just like a little shopping vlog, a little come with me, kick it with me for the day in North Carolina type of vibe. Hope you guys enjoy, let's get it. With the trading in of this car, there's a couple different options of like getting a car that, you know, is similar to this caliber, 160,000 to 180,000. I don't know how I feel. I mean, like, I really thought I was gonna have this car for much longer than I did. And you know, it's just, I gotta be practical here. A lot of you guys in the comments were right. It's not practical. I could have got the 550. Maybe that could have been quote unquote practical. The G63 even. But, I mean, yeah. I'm not even maybe even a big cube kind of guy in the first place. So, there's a GT63S that I'm really, really feeling. And like, that thing is just a perfect cross between my old car and like a bigger, but you know, beautiful kind of sedan, sporty look. So we'll go take a look at that, and then maybe, I don't know what else. I really don't know what else. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. So, all right, so we've made it. The first place I visited was the place that I purchased my G-Wagon at, Mercedes of Northlake. So people have come in and seen that?
Yeah, that's why I leave it. Today is the 27th.
So yeah, guys, basically love keeping it in the Mercedes fam, of course. Always come to this dealership before I visit any other one, just because I've had a very long history here. Nice to see you. How's everything?
Things are well.
Good. Yeah, great. I'm just, you know, with the wagon, I love it. You know, I've been having a lot of fun with it, but wow, the gas.
We don't have one here. We have a 53. Have you drove one?
No. Well, I drove one. I drove the 43 at the other dealership.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this is a 53. And this is about the same size as the 63. Big that dash. Wait, is it?
Touchscreen.
Oh! I miss the lowness of being in a car this low, I guess. So with the depth, the controls, they all kind of fall right where your hands are. It's a very updated, like, version of the C63 because these cars are AMG only. And they don't make them in like a base model. So it's AMG GT is the name of the car. The way they've done it here is a little bit different. It's like it's its own brand of design.
It doesn't even really seem that much slower than the C63 from when you had it. Like it's really smooth, and I honestly like it's more of like a coupe.
It's got 11,000. Some of the things that goes into buying a car that you don't actually know about until you're doing it, right? That 53 was so dope. It was so dope, and it's actually cheaper than the wagon. If I trade it in, I literally don't pay a dime, don't do anything. However, the 63S, I do have to do some stuff with, and it is a bigger monthly payment. That being said, I'm already paying that same price monthly in gas. Like, dude, I don't even know. At the same time, the price difference in the 63S is that, you know, I'm paying more because it is a quote-unquote nicer car. All right, guys, so we have made it to the next dealership. I've never been to this Mercedes dealership, and they have some really nice stuff aside from what we're looking for today. And I want to get the GT63S.
Okay. Come on over this way.
This is fully loaded, it looks like.
Yeah, we fit at 188.
Thank you, Gary.
My
Appreciate it.
pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Gary.
I like the GT63S, like how it looks, and I just want to check it out, you know? So.
I'm with you, my friend. But this is the beautiful vehicle we're talking about.
Wow.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Check out that red.
This is the most powerful sedan that Mercedes-Benz now makes right now. Vango red interior. Look at the rims.
That carbon fiber spoiler. Wow, does this thing go up and down as well?
It does not. It's fixed.
And so is there a difference between the fixed and the up and down, or this one, the GT63S is the
They're just the fixed. When you have a GT53 and a 43, it
okay.
varies.
I think I like this better. Yo! This is crazier than the C63S. And that was crazy. Wow, guys, so check this out. There's the signature made by, who is this one by? We have a PTAR today. Oh, wow. Okay. Would love to take it for a test drive.
Definitely, yo. This is
Bad. Wow, first impressions on that thing.
haven't even got it
We
yet.
didn't even get to drive it. Look at the concave. Definitely got some power to it. You can feel that right off the bat.
Sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Wow. Oh, dude, it's got with my finger. Nine-speed transmission. Wow. This is, once again, next level. I have never driven a car, not only I guess maybe this powerful in a sense, but the features, it's maxed out. It's truly a gorgeous car.
Congratulations, boss. Great choice.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
That is something. Yeah, I guess we gotta clean out the other one now. Yo, we did it! We traded the G-Wagon! Let's get it! So guys, here we go. This is the trade-in. We got the G-Wagon, the GT63S. I never thought I'd get rid of the G-Wagon so quickly. Guys, I mean, it comes down to a couple simple factors. Look at these cars. They're beautiful. I've been blessed with an opportunity like none other. I would have to say, if I have to be smart and practical, the amount that I'm spending in gas for this vehicle right here is really something. The different kinds of mechanics that work in a vehicle like this makes it a lot more expensive to work on. I'm also going ahead and getting a car that can be worked on a lot easier and has less expensive parts. And also too, I love the sporty sedan look. The coupe, it's a hatchback coupe sedan.
Yeah,
They're all three.
It's everything.
It's everything. I mean, guys, the way that the trunk works, you look at it, okay? It's a hatchback. This is a hatchback. Then they call it a coupe because of the style.
That sleek. It's why it's so low to your head when we're riding in it.
And then there's the part that makes it the sedan, the 4 doors. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you guys for supporting, talking to me in the comments, following me on the social medias. Without you guys and all your help and support and love over these years, it literally would not be possible. So I just want to say thank you once again to my amazing audience.
The 4 doors. Familiar. Let's do a cliche thing.
When I was 16, I had a Ford Focus. When I was 19, I had an 09 Dodge Charger. When I was 22, I got a Camaro. 23, I got my Jaguar F-Type, you know, very famous and known for that one. I'm now 26 and making one of the best purchases of my entire life. To tell you guys, like, it's a ladder, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to grind, you have to strive for each and everything that you want. I grinded for this. You ready? Bro, are you ready? I'm not ready, man. It's about to be ready. Wow. Shout out to Lamborghini Orlando for helping making this happen. Is it right here? Is it?
I think this is it.
This is the one? So
This was in
I had a
Orlando.
lot of different options, you know what I'm saying, when it came to what specific
I went to the
car, and
Ferrari
I saw this
dealership.
one and I fell in love, and I just had to make it happen. If it wasn't for these guys right here, this wouldn't be possible. Yeah, I'm ready, man. You ready?
Turn around, stay turned around, turn around, turn around. Last car was a Jag, man.
My last car was a Jag. Man,
Oh my god.
you up it? Look what that say. Look what that say. So, baby. Wow. Oh my God.
Fredo, welcome to your brand new 2020 Lamborghini Huracan Evo. First of all, the Huracan itself is the latest in a generation of V10 supercars from Lamborghini, starting back with the Gallardo. Your car right here represents all the most advanced technology, everything that Lamborghini's learned over the years from building V10 supercars. It's got everything in it. It's got the engine from the Performante, which is Lamborghini's, basically their track car, okay? So what you have here is a Performante for the street. So this is it. It's got the most powerful engine they've ever made for a V10, 640 metric horsepower.
Whoa.
You ever drifted?
I might today, man.
I'm not joking. The car's got a built-in drift mode. Built-in drift mode.
Hey, 100K likes for a drift video. 100K likes for a drift video.
Yeah, why don't you hop in? Check it out.
Come here, I need my dog with me. I need you with me.
Got the Bianco Monoceros is the Italian name for this white color. You got the orange accent, stitching leather-bound mats, all the leather stitching. You got the embroidered Lamborghini on the headrest. It has all the most advanced technology for infotainment in the car now.
That's
this
awesome.
is everything Lamborghini's learned over their years of making cars put into one car.
This is honestly amazing, like the quality, the luxury. Wow, I'm honestly lost for words, like for real. This is amazing.
It's a big achievement, man.
This is a huge achievement. I'm thankful, you know, all glory to God. Wow. Gotta seal it with a kiss, man. Hey, I got my brother by my side because he next, man. I can't wait to see him and back-to-back things, so just a little motivation for him. No. Damn.
Hit it one time.
I might drive through the window, man. Oh.
Cool thing about a Lambo, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, but when you get a brand new Lambo, my man, you get the matching model.
No!
That is your car right there.
Oh my God.
Bro,
sleep with this. Like, I'm going to sleep with this. My new teddy bear. I love you. Thank you so much, man. Oh my God.
And to make sure you got you a white tab to match the white car.
Oh! Lamborghini hat there. I got you, Isaiah. You know how to do that. You trying to get me? That look 40, man. Damn, this is nice. Thank you so much. I promise you on everything I love you, Nick. I'm proud of you, man. Let's keep grinding. Let's go. All right? Let's keep grinding. Like, this shit don't even feel real. I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and reality gonna hit when I go to the garage. But for right now, this shit don't feel real. But you know, I'm not done. I'm not satisfied until all my brothers in the same thing as me too. So he next, and everybody in SSH they next too. I'm not satisfied until everybody got one. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's take over the world. Hello. Yeah. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Whoa. Wow. Yes!